Hi, we're Kev and Emma. 18 months ago we started a new adventure and bought a 57-foot narrowboat called Ripple. Why not join us and watch our highs and lows, the renovations and changes we've made, the clever storage that's been created, and find out what it's really like living and working full-time aboard a narrowboat with 2 dogs while exploring the waterways of our beautiful country. I'm covering you up, Aaron. So last night we cruised after Kev finished work because the plan was to try and get to Kintbury. We're away again at the weekend. We obviously booked too much in June, and Aaron's staying with the boat, so we wanted somewhere where he could kind of get to a pub and what have you. But it was just busy. Very busy in Kintbury, so we decided that we would just keep going. So we had a wild mooring last night, and today we are heading to Newbury, which means, to Kev's dismay, that we're going to be leaving the canal part. We're going to be joining the River Kennet again. Kennet's on green. Is it on green or yellow?
I hope so, because we ain't going on it if it ain't.
I think it's on green now. Lots of people we know have gone through it, so it's fine. But yeah, so we're going to stay in Newbury for a night possibly, and then tomorrow press on to Thatcham, I think, because there's good rail links there. Not really happy about leaving the boat anywhere overnight, particularly not Newbury. So yeah, we're going to cruise today. We've just done 2 locks. We've picked up a holiday boater. Where are they from? Norway.
Norway, yeah, west of Norway.
I thought they were German.
So they're used to English rain.
Very nice people. We've been sharing the locks with them, so it works out pretty well actually. It's much better to be in a lock than another boat. So yeah, we're going to press on through and get to Newbury. So this next lock that we've just come up to, can't remember what, it's after Higgs Lock, I don't know what the next one is. Oh, it's called Greer's Lock or something, I think it's called. Lock number 84. It took 3 people to push the left gate open. So I don't know whether that's on the list for the CRT to sort out, but if you're coming this way, the gate, no, I think he was on the bridge and he's just helped them. So yeah, if you're coming along the K&A, this is a particularly tricky one. If there's just 2 of you, it's probably best just to open one gate if you can manage it.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
many people on this dock. So there's a boat coming up, and we're with a holiday boat that have got crew that we get a free ride this time around, which is quite nice. All 3 of us are on the boat, and other people are doing the lock, which is really nice. Thank you very much. See you down there. Thank you. Hiya. Thank you.
Cheers, buddy. See you later.
Oh, it's great. It's great when other people do it. You feel like royalty.
Hey?
Feel like royalty. Nice.
You're a princess.
I am a princess. Just for one lock. At the weekend, we are going to London. We're going to go and stay with Kev's sister and brother-in-law, which actually is great because they live in Teddington, and it means that we can go and check out Teddington Lock before we go through it to do the little bit of tidal Thames that we have to do to get to the bottom of the GU, which will be coming up. So it's always useful to be able to go and have a little look. But yeah, so Saturday night we're going to see Pink, and I have had my nails. To be fair, I had them done for the 80s weekend, but just so happens they're pink for the Pink concert. So we're very excited about that. But it's lovely. It is really nice to go and do stuff at the weekend, especially with family, but it kind of, I don't know, it just disrupts you a bit, doesn't it?
It just makes it a little bit difficult because you've got to plan so much ahead.
Especially seeing as we don't have a car, although we've borrowed one at the moment.
Where you want to be and everything to get a car and to get someone to get you, or it's like now we're heading to Newbury, but we've still got to go back to Kintbury to get the car.
Yeah, I don't know how people do it with the car all the time, because that to me is a complete and utter pain. But
Backwards,
you know,
backwards, forwards,
I guess there's pros and cons to all of it. We generally haven't missed having a car, have we?
No.
My poor brother though, he does tend to do the popping up and picking us up and stuff. So we're giving him a weekend off this weekend. But yeah, when we finished, when we get back, a couple of days later, we've then got to get Aaron home. So, and we're going to leave the car back in Southampton, where we come from. But then we've got to work out how we're going to get back again. I think we're probably going to train it, which will be exciting with 2 dogs. Little train adventure.
And we're video Molly shaking.
Yeah, let's see how Molly is on the train. Bet she shakes.
She's never been on a train.
Is she not?
No.
She might love the train.
She might.
We'll see. We'll
Sit on the lap, she might.
we'll video it for you and share it with you. See how she did.
So we found quite a nice mooring spot in Newbury. We've got some houses by the side of us, and the swing bridge is that away, literally 200 yards away. We didn't want to go down and through Newbury Lock. As a lot of you know, I don't like the rivers or anything particularly, so I wanted to go and check it out first and have a look. We're going through it tomorrow regardless. We found quite a nice spot. It's quite nice. We're just on the edge of some private moorings, and there's private moorings all along this side, all the way down, and just in front of us is some very pristine grass that's been cut, and that's private moorings. The holiday boater that we did the 3 locks with, they decided to stop as well, and they've moored up. So they've gone off exploring Newbury. So we're going to go and have a look in a bit, see what the flow's like, go and have a little wander around, and maybe go and have a drink or 2. Maybe, I'm sure we'll find a pub at some point, because we do know there is one right by the lock, so that's always a winner. So home for the night, and then tomorrow we'll be moving on again. Today we are in London, and we're 99% certain this is the Paddington arm. And so initially we've come up to London to see Pink tonight, and we're with my sister and brother-in-law, and we've come out for a special lunch. I love cheese, and you can't come up to Little Venice without visiting this place.
Ta-da.
See it? Oh, I'm in the way
You're
now.
in the way now.
I'm in the
No,
way
you're
now.
not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
There we go.
Here we go. So we are on the Paddington Arm.
On a boat.
Not on a boat, but
Well,
we're just about to have lunch on a boat.
It is.
You just can't take the boat out. You can take you know,
Take
go
the
to
girl out
London.
somewhere, but
yeah, but you
there's
can't take the
always
boat out of the girl. So we're going on to the cheese barge to have a cheesy lunch. I'm very excited. We haven't been to this part of London before, and obviously we're coming down this way, so it's quite nice to just kind of check it out. And then next to the barge, the cheese barge, is this beauty, which again you can come and it's more of a fish.
If you love fish,
restaurant,
this
if you
would be
love
the
fish.
one.
A beautiful old Dutch barge.
So that's my sister, Claire, and that is my brother-in-law, Al. They live in London, they live in Teddington, and they've brought us here. This is a very impressive barge with an upstairs when it's not raining.
Cheers.
So all of you guys that think that you hate it when boats hit you, in the Paddington Arm they go to the extreme of putting these massive plastic tubes along the side of the boats. I think they get hit a lot. Contact sport and all that. Not sure if you can see it in there, but through the windows there, I don't know if I can zoom in, there is a young lady broadcasting, I guess, on the boat pod. So this is Little Venice. A few weeks ago, a month ago maybe, I guess, was the cavalcade. Apologies for the shaky camera work. It's haven't got a gimbal. But you go down that way, Paddington Arm. I think that way goes to the Regent's Arm. I think, might be wrong. Leave us a comment. So I believe, might be totally wrong, that the bubbles are there to keep the water oxygenated and to keep the weed to one side. That part's nice and clear. You walk up that way, there is more weed. Could be wrong though. I'm sure I read somewhere it's to keep the weed at bay. So this is what happens when you come to London for the day and you get caught in a torrential downpour. But we seem to have the only dry table in the bar. Show them the table.
Show them the table.
Look at this.
Horrendous.
Hello? 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 Are you still alive out there? Good. Good. Welcome to the here and now. Walk beautiful creeks, dirty, dirty underdog. Is this a simulation? I knew I'd see you again.
chickens.
Spanner.
Yeah, I think it might have ruined this.
Yeah.
It's quite bent up.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I think the word you're looking for is taking bollocks.
So those extra wide gunnels.
That bloody is. Ladies at the bow.
Oh, good plan. Just remember there's a camera down there.
Is there? Yes,
Yeah.
you'll have to duck right down. Don't stare.
Well, you can stare into it and I'll edit onto the, it'll be in the bloopers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll stop making it.
Oh.
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 Not going that bush.
I have to cut that bit out.
Alright, pigeon. Pigeon. Good morning, or good afternoon, good evening, whenever we put this into the vlog, whatever time it may well be. So she'll let it all out anyway. She cuts me out, man.